Hello, my friends, my wonderful viewers. I think that's the last time I'm using this camera. Next time I will be using the tablet. Tracy will come to Saturday, and we will post one video, very short one, to check how the voice is and everything on the real camera. And I don't want to do it on my own. I'm always scared to do something by myself. Okay. And I will tell you something more about my wedding dress. One of my wedding dresses. I had two. Okay, so I will start answering the questions that you sent to me. Thank you to everyone who is participating in my videos. And my husband was drawing the big pictures. The small ones I did it, and the big ones he was kind enough to do it. So this one is what will happen to Mitch McConnell. And long time ago I saw him that the carpet was pulled out from under him. And that time, very short while after, he broke his collarbone. But today, Cuomo was attacking him. And because Mitch McConnell is taking money to Kentucky. And he's telling Andrew Cuomo, you can bankrupt your state. So Cuomo was very upset and he went even. And I saw Mitch McConnell, don't go there. Don't touch those doors. Don't open those doors. And I think, people will start talking about this. He will have a lot of enemies after that. So I might pull a few cards. As usual, I'm always cleansing them a little bit lower. Okay. And what will happen to Mitch McConnell? Is he going to win Senate seats in November? Not that much work. Half horse to me is always part-time, so there will be not enough voters for him. With my intuition, I'm correct. And he was big star. He always will be a big star for his state. But there is so much connection with Russians' involvement. So they should check him out. And now when Cuomo said something about this, the Congress might start observing him better. Second question is about Melania. Alicia K. Will Melania divorce Trump when he leaves office? Is she afraid of him? And I saw her as a poor girl sitting in the corner. That's my drawing. This is my husband. So he's very correct with my drawings. She is a symbol, kind of abuse wife. I will pull 3 cards for Melania. Will she divorce him? They were probably planning. She had more power before he was elected. She has even more power now. When it will be after, she will be more vulnerable. I don't think she will have, the journey for her will be even tougher than it's now. Because he has to blame someone, and she will be the closest one to blame. A lot of secrets, a lot of dark nights for her, a lot of drama, unslept nights for Melania. Yeah, they were never. They are not married for real now. They are separately living, part-time kind of. So, would she be brave enough to divorce him? Only if he will let her, and she will have to lose a lot. She should have done this before he became a president. Maybe she has something written on the papers. This one doesn't have the drawing of my husband. Drifty Van Dweller. Will there be lawsuit attributed to Trump's drugs? He wanted to promote the drugs for malaria. And I didn't see that there will be a lawsuit, anything that will give me a clue, but I saw the wiper at the car, kind of old-fashioned because they are much bigger now, and whistleblower. And my husband right away said, that's the way you draw the whistle, because whistle is... So I never was using too much whistling stuff. Yeah, so that will be the whistleblower will start the investigation into Trump, and that doctor who was dismissed from his position, he's a fighter, so he will be opening the door for Congress to start investigating Trump about promoting that drug. And in a previous video I said Trump is hiding something under the carpet, the dirt is under the carpet. And he is very upset that he is losing that revenue, because he thought that it will be working for him. Sharon, my girlfriend, she asked, with what is happening in USA, thank you, Sharon, under Trump legislating, what will happen, with what it's happened in USA under Trump leadership. What are Obama's thoughts about that? And I saw him shaking hands and shaking head, and no, don't go there, don't do that. So he would like to stop Trump. He's vulnerable about that. And something related to Obama will go here. Okay. And this question is related to Michelle Obama. Sanjura Oma. Will Michelle Obama join Biden as his running mate? And I saw a little boy dreaming to catch the stars. It will be a dream for him, because he wouldn't catch only one. He will catch 2 stars with one grab. And I have to pull the cards, because it is something that a lot of people would like Michelle to be vice president. And that will mean that Obama will be eventually very much helper too. So will Michelle Obama be a vice president for Biden? For fun? Okay. Yes, that would be great fun, and he has to think about this. Biden is still thinking about this, and maybe Michelle wants to think about that. She's afraid of judgment. She was so often hated by the Republican Party. So that might be her scary moment, but we can't say no, because it is that the catching the stars dreaming. And so hopefully I will leave you with that kind of dream, catching the stars. This one is related to left Parnas. Kelly Scarborough, can you read on left Parnas? and I saw him as a target, but there is a little gate that is open. So I think he will try to have shorter sentence because he was doing some crimes, so he would have to have some consequences, but early release from prison. So, but he is afraid of being a target for probably Russians or Trump's people or Giuliani's people. There is enough of them. So he is afraid, but he is waiting to testify. I have the feeling that he will have to testify, probably in the Congress. Everything is postponed because of the coronavirus, but eventually it will happen. Spirit love, that's the questionnaire. Ask your divine spirit what the real reason is that Trump not want us to do the more virus tests. He doesn't want to do those tests. And I thought more on the logical way why he doesn't. And I talked with my husband and he drew this information. We are informed, you are only informed how many people are sick and how many died. But no one is talking how many people are still sick because the recovery is not as big. So the coronavirus is still active with so many people. And worldwide, for 2,701,000 cases, 7% death, but 27% recovery, only 27.6 recovery. USA has a lower recovery yet, 878,000 cases of sick people, 9%, 74 recovered, 5.7% died. In Canada, 42,000 people are sick, 35% recovery, so much higher than in USA and in the world. 5.1% died, so it's lower. In my province, Alberta, 3,720 cases of sick people, 336%, 5 recovered. So we have a really good recovery in Canada, 35, 36 in Alberta. And death was only 1.8%. Which is something that Trump doesn't want you to know, that other countries are doing much better with the recovery and the death. They are not informing about everything. They are showing, of course, how many people died, but how many recovered? It's so many weeks, 6 weeks. So that's okay, this one. Cole Logan, he is from Saskatchewan. What happened in Nova Scotia, Canada? Why that man killed those 22 people? And we had the biggest, massive killing in Nova Scotia. We never had that many people being killed by one person. And he was a dentist. Apparently he had argument with his woman. And I have the feeling that he was depressed. Once I was reading some statistic long time ago, and the most depressed people are sometimes dentists. you are sitting on the table, but he can't talk with you. So it's very depressing job. And people are complaining and crying. So it is something that those people who are doing that job usually are not happy campers. So that's my feeling that, yeah, it was that something was missing in the relationship with his common-in-law woman and wife, and he was so upset. So he couldn't find her. She was hiding whole night in the forest, and he started shooting co-workers, random people, which is bizarre. Neighbors, 51-year-old dentist. Okay, this one is Dimitria Grado with waves of COVID-19. Will USA do quarantine again? And it's like a pot who is boiling and then the lid is coming down. Boiling and lid is coming down. So there will be another quarantines, because it's never ending when you have that pot, it making mess and it's splashing everywhere. So that was the vision that I had. You are watching this, and today is I'm actually recording late in the night, but in the morning I will post that, and it will be 24th of April. It will be my 79th anniversary with my husband. We are married 40 years, but we were married 2 times. So I will tell you something about this dress. Now I will have two to fit me. And we were married in the office, and to the romantic girls who thinks the marriage is wonderful, wedding is super, and yeah, it's super. But then you have the guy who wants to control you. 5 minutes after we signed the paper, we have first argument. We are walking down the stairs, beautiful stairs. It was a nice palace from 1930s, and it was called Wedding Palace. I'm wearing this dress. It's quite long, and we just got, everyone was giving us best wishes. We are happy. We are walking on the stairs, and he started telling me that my opening in the dress is revealing too much. My gosh, I had my hair stood up straight. I thought, oh gosh, I just got married and I'm thinking about divorce. I'm not going to let anyone to control me. It was a scary moment. Good to me that there is a nice couple coming. They are after us. They have the papers to sign. And it was in the office, not in the church. We had the second wedding at the church. I don't have that dress. And I can't celebrate my wedding anniversary, so I thought I will share with you that story. At least I will have some memories and nice feeling that I'm having guests for the wedding anniversary. And the couple are coming, and this girl is really proper. She has the lace covering her cleavage and even her neck. She has short hair, smart girl with the big glasses. And he looks very proper too. And I said to my husband, you make mistake. We have to go back. We have to go back. You have to change the bride. This is the girl that you're supposed to be married, not me. He started laughing. I thought, okay, that's your weapon. You have to use it all the time when you have situation on the edge. Otherwise, you are not going to survive. So I always knew my mother was never able to joke. So I thought better to be on a jokey side than to go for fights. And we are always changing arguments into moments of joking. Otherwise, he's too strong, I'm too strong. We are too much of the dominant people. But life is beautiful. We are still in love. I'm not romantic. My brother said, you are not romantic. I said, what do you mean I'm not romantic? Oh, you don't care for flowers, you don't care for presents. No. But I'm romantic because I want my husband to stay with, to come for a dinner with me, to sit with me, to tell me 100 times the same story. I can tell him the same story. Whatever we will see or whatever we will read about, we have to share with each other. I said, that's my romantic way of living my life. I don't care for other things. I care that I can trust him. That's the most romantic thing in our marriage, and I think that that's what counts, to know that you can rely on someone, trust, and that person is not going somewhere and bringing me flowers and telling me how beautiful I am. My mother-in-law, on our wedding at the church, she gave me a husband timer, rolling pen. She said, that's for you. And she put a doll on our car, connected the doll to the car, so we will have babies. We had 2 boys. Yes, that's romantic. And, things like, he asked me what I can buy you. I said, now in this situation, I don't really care. So he said, well, you go and shop online if you can. I might do that. But I'm happy that every day I have someone to talk to. And now when he's doing those things for me, I even love him more, if I can. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me. Take care of each other. And yeah, when we are stuck in the small places with someone that we don't like, that's the drama. Sometimes people are desperate, they are arguing too much, and then they want to kill innocent people and even the person that they love so much. That's not right, but that's what happens when someone has mental illness and it's not taking a good care. I will show you how much smaller I was that time. It's like I need 2 of those dresses and it's really, really long. But it was just to the floor. Thank you. Bye-bye.